And here's the thing, okay? So just like it's important to make time for date nights or days with our significant other, it's also so important to get that quality time in with our fur babies. Now, our very own G-man, Graeme, recently took the time for a doggy date day with his pooches. Let's take a look at what they got up to and also how they stay energized.
Josh Billings once said that you should never start your day before you've had breakfast. And if you have to work, then have your breakfast first, or at least something to that effect. And I can certainly relate to that. However, with our days starting so early and this I know Peen and us launching into these crazy schedules, you don't often have the time to eat, which means that I've got to snack and I've got to make sure that my snacks have all the healthy nutrients I need. I'm very fortunate enough to have an opportunity to get my pups out today, which is great. It's something I do every day, maybe not this early in the day, but having an opportunity to get them out and exercise, obviously vital for them. They need to socialize with other dogs. They need to stay fit. They're little hunting dogs. They've been bred for a purpose. So I might not be able to go out and hunt pheasants or badgers, but I can get them into a beautiful environment and let them be free and be happy. And it's also great for me. So not every day is the same, but there are a couple of routines that I can rest on. Obviously, it's the early morning routine. Every weekday we're up at about 4:30, and then I will launch into the live show environment, reconnect with some of my best friends on the show, and that's on and off camera. Have a blast for 3 hours. The adrenaline's up. It's generally a crazy start to the day. And then it can be a number of things, shooting inserts. A lot of us do a lot of other freelance work as well. It could be voiceovers for the show. But the one constant is that I've got to give myself time. I've got to give some time to my beautiful family and, of course, my pups. They need it. So that's what I'll try and squeeze in, or at least engineer into my day. Every day is a little bit of that. Good pups. Well, they can refresh, and I think I need a bit of a refuel as well. As they say, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I need it. I've got to have the energy to sustain me throughout a long day. And that's where I think convenience helps me a huge amount. I need something that's got all the right kind of nutrients in it as well, and something that I can grab on the go. The Jungle cereal bars, ideal. Doesn't matter what time of the day that I have them, it gives me the energy surge that I need when I need it. It is so absolutely important that you take a time out, that you take the moment, that you make the time to spend with the people that you love, or with the little creatures that give you love and give your life meaning and refill your cup. And these little guys, I would say, are therapy dogs because they give so much positive energy, especially this little dude. Undoubtedly, Leo and Lola are the best two dogs in the world. Having an absolute blast with my dogs, and this has been my saving grace for the last few months, is being able to have these moments of freedom with my pups. But I will admit that a little bit of energy spent means energy needs to go back in. And this is generally during the part of the day where I'll reach for my Jungle cereal bars. Beautiful range of flavors. I think I'm tending towards one as my go-to, but I love them all. The Almond Berry Blast, the Beet Berry Blast, delicious, but Cocoa Pine, I think, is my absolute favorite. Just love the flavor combination, and it's great to know that you're getting the right kind of nutrients in when you are snacking. I am so blessed to live near the Constantia Greenbelt, and I've spent a lot of time exploring it with my dogs. And the weird thing is it became kind of our dual therapy, as especially with Leo trying to watch his weight and build up his fitness. I've been on my rehab journey, and I've only been able to start running and kind of walk longer distances. And to be able to do it in this kind of environment is amazing. There are so many different trails that you can explore. It's accessible, it's beautiful. This really does speak to, I think, for me, the joy of being in Cape Town, is that you've got so much greenery, so much of this wonderful nature on your doorstep. And for dogs like these, it's ideal. You know, Frederick Lenz, I think, said it best. He said, take short walks in the park down a happy trail. And to be honest, if I think about these last few months, nothing makes me, Leo, or Lola happier. We absolutely love being out in nature. Now, they've burnt their calories. I think I've burnt a few. I've earned a second breakfast. So I'm going to delve into the Beet Berry Blast Jungle cereal bar this time. Not the same as an energy bar. This really is the perfect substitute for a breakfast. If you need the good calories, if you need the energy, the vitamins, and of course you want it in a beautiful, delectable flavor. And this, of course, includes real beetroot. It's worth noting, low in sodium, very high in fiber, and much less sugar. So you know you're getting the right kind of energy. And the fact that I can buy them in a multi-pack, which means that I'm fully stocked for the rest of the week. I can plan my snacks, I'm fully covered. I love that, but most of all, I just love the flavor, which is probably why I'm delving back in, and this will give me the energy to make it back home. Wow, well, I am spent. I think that adventure was perfect. They loved it. I certainly loved it. Just amazing being out in all of this. But now it's back to reality. Come on. It's been a wonderful morning with my pups bonding. They've had an opportunity to really stretch their very short little legs, but I think they've enjoyed it as much as me. Now it becomes about the rest of my family, so I'm going to go home, reconnect with my kids, and get my dad hat on, or my other dad hat. But it really has been a fulfilling and a beautiful morning, and of course really enjoyable because I've been snacking at just the right time.
Try new Jungle cereal bars, bursting with real fruit, nuts and seeds with less sugar.
My word. I think that Lola and Leo are probably the cutest dogs I've ever seen in my life.
You don't understand. They're like therapy dogs. You don't understand. They are so sweet and they're so intuitive as well. They made me they helped me survive the end of last year. But such a beautiful day out with my pups. I miss them. So I call them the Peen and Geisels are their actual names. Peeny, Geisels. I love you guys.
What an awesome watching day. Now like, that's Daddy. That's Daddy. Yes,
no,
your Daddy's on TV. He's going to come home.
You, they are
He's going to bring you some cereal bars as well. But thank you so much for taking us behind the scenes and showing us how you start your morning with your dogs, and then also putting on your other dad hat.
Yeah, no, I love it, and I'll be doing that again all weekend. But thank you so much to our team for helping me take the pups out for an awesome day out.
What's beta-glucan? Hello, do you know what beta-glucan is? What is beta-glucan? No one knows what beta-glucan is.
Beta-glucan is a natural fiber in jungle oats that helps lower cholesterol and keep hearts well.
Yes.
Jungle, do life with heart. Try new Jungle cereal bars, bursting with real fruit, nuts and seeds with less sugar.